Hello, Nieves.
Hello, Miss Letty.
Are
Nice to
you
see you
ready?
again.
Oh, yes. Are you ready for the next chapter of
Yeah,
our
I'm
book?
ready. I'm very exciting about this book. It's very interesting.
Right. So let's remind our viewers, if they like what we do, they should click on the like button. And if also they could tell their friends about us, that would be fantastic and more people would join us. So we're going to do chapter 2. Now, these books are not very difficult. That is not our objective. Our objective is to get people interested in reading. So, our story takes place, the setting takes place in Molly's home. Molly is the mother of this family, the Clarksons. The characters that we are meeting are Molly, the mother, Diana, younger sister, Jackie is the elder sister. Uncle Robert, we still haven't met yet, or Tom, Albert, and Dr. Pratt. We have to meet them yet. And the plot, the idea of the story, is Molly's family came together that night for dinner. But in the morning, Molly is dead. Somebody killed Molly for her money. Later, this crime detective started to find the killer. So we're halfway through the story and let's see how it presents in chapter 2. So, Nieves, if you want, you can start.
Okay. It was 7 o'clock on Saturday evening. Jackie stood at the window. A car drove slowly up to the front door and stopped. And a tall man with white hair got out. It was Albert, the husband of Molly's sister. "Here is Uncle Albert," Jackie said. "Always late." She went out of the room and opened the door. Albert came in and went at once to Molly. "Oh dear, I'm very late. I'm sorry," Albert said. 50 years old today. What a wonderful dress. Molly did not smile. "Thank you, Albert. We are all getting older." Tonight she wore a long black dress, and the two black dogs sat at her feet. "Everyone is here now. Let's go in to dinner," she said. Everyone stood up and went to the table. "The table looks nice, Jackie." "What a wonderful flowers," Diana said. She was a beautiful girl with long
I imagine dark hair or something like
dark hair.
that. So now we are getting to know that it's Molly's 50th birthday and she's invited a close family to celebrate it at a dinner in her house. So here we see all the people together, right? I think this is Molly maybe here and the other characters that we've just met. So Diana has long black hair and dark blue eyes. Now you can imagine she wore a long red dress. So red is very how can you say, it causes like surprise and people look at it more, no? Right. She wore a long red dress. Albert sat down next to Roger. Roger was Molly's son, her second child. He lived in Cambridge in an expensive house. So now we've met Jackie, the eldest, then Roger, and then Diana. "Someone called Peter stopped me down the road," Albert said. "Who is he?" "He's very angry with you, Molly." "That's Peter Hobbs from the house across the road," Jackie said quickly. She looked across the table at Molly. "He lost his job last week and he's angry with everyone." "It's Molly he doesn't like," Albert said. Molly said nothing. Everyone began to eat. "How is Aunt Annie?" Jackie asked. "She's much worse now," Albert said. "She stays in bed all the time. She needs a nurse 24 hours a day." "I'm sorry," Molly said. Albert stopped eating and looked at Molly. "It's very difficult and very expensive, you know." Annie feels very unhappy because you don't visit her. Molly, you don't visit her, Molly. She loves you very much. You are her little sister, you know. So Annie is Molly's elder sister. And from what they're saying here, she has an illness which keeps her indoors all the time.
Molly closed her eyes for a minute. I know that, Albert. I'm 50 years old, but I'm always her little sister. Well, we can talk about it later. Albert laughed. Oh, yes, we can talk later. It's always later with you, Molly. Always tomorrow, never today. Jackie watched her mother. Her mother was angry with Albert. Molly never liked talking about her sister Annie, and she did not like visiting her because she was very ill. That's a beautiful dress, Diane. It is new? Jackie asked. Thank you, Jackie. Yes, it's new and very expensive. I got it on Wednesday, Diana said. She smiled at Jackie. All your things are expensive, Jackie said. She remembered the phone call on Thursday about the train ticket. I don't like cheap things, Diana said, and I'm going to need more money soon. I want to go to America. Can you help me, Roger? Oh no, Roger said. Nobody wants to help you, Diane. You don't like working. We all know that, but we all want you to get a job.
So they're at a family dinner and you can feel the friction, no? You can imagine them looking at each other and there being sarcastic comments, etc. So you can imagine Diana, she didn't have money for a train ticket, but she had money to buy an expensive dress. So this must annoy Jackie because Jackie's there looking after her mother all the time and doing everything that her mother wants. And Diana's having a fantastic time spending the money. Diana laughed. It doesn't matter, Roger. I don't need your help. Mother always helps me. Mother loves me best. She suddenly smiled a quick, beautiful smile, but her eyes were cold. Jackie looked at her mother. Molly's face was white. Jackie did not understand. Was her mother afraid of Diana? So there you can see the mother and the daughter. Was her mother afraid of Diana?
Jackie wanted her mother to be happy today. Would you like some more meat, Uncle Albert? Jackie asked. Roger, can you give everyone some more to drink? Roger got up and began to give more wine to everyone. This is good wine, he said. Molly smiled for the first time. Yes, your father loved this wine. He often drank it. Yes, Albert said, and looked at Molly. Expensive too. Would you like to meet Mr. Briggs this weekend, Roger? Jackie asked quickly. He is the new man at the farm. He wants to meet you. Briggs, Molly said, suddenly angry. Don't talk to me about that man. I don't like him. He wants half my garden to his farm. He
Right. So I don't think she's having a lot of happiness here at her party. She just seems to be angry after one thing after another, no? And Jackie's there trying to smooth things over. She's trying to be the peacemaker, and it's very difficult for her. He needs more land, he says. I don't want him in my house. He's always dirty and he has bad teeth. Jackie stood up and got her bag. Excuse me, I want a cigarette. Cigarette, always a cigarette in your mouth, Molly said. I don't like it. Cigarettes aren't good for you. Jackie began to smoke. She felt angry, but she said nothing. She wanted her mother to be happy this evening, but it was very difficult because Jackie has tried her best. She's tidied the house, she prepared the dinner, she's trying to smooth things over, and nothing seems to work, no? Roger drank some more wine. Well, mother, perhaps Mr. Briggs is right. The garden's very big, you know, he said. It's a lot of work for you. The house is big too. You're 50 now. You need to be more careful. Gosh, what would they say to me, Nieves? If they're worrying about 50. Right. Roger, I don't need a nurse, you know. I work in the garden every day. I feel happy there. Molly stood up. I know you all want my money. You come here for a free dinner. You don't want to see me. You don't love me. You want my house and my money. Well, you can all wait. Nobody is getting more money from me, not before I die. Wow, it's so happy this meeting. It's unbelievable. Don't say that, Mother, Jackie cried. Molly walked across the room to the door. I feel ill now. I'm going upstairs to bed.
The party's over. Oh, Molly left the room. Nobody moved. One day I'm going to kill that woman, Diana said quietly. Sorry.
Quietly, yeah.
Quietly, sorry.
Yeah.
Roger looked at Diana but said nothing. Albert moved his head slowly up and down. One. She's angry, that's all, he said. Molly always gets angry about money. Why can't she be good to her sister? Annie is going to die soon. Molly knows that. Jackie finished her cigarette and stood up. Could everyone like some coffee? Come into the kitchen and let's drink it there.
So she's still trying, isn't she, Jackie? Trying to keep everyone happy and the peace. So that is the end of chapter 2. These chapters are short, but with a lot going on in the chapter. So we know there is there's no love lost between anybody. And they are busy trying to get the money off Jackie. So goodbye, Nieves, and we'll see you for the next chapter soon.
See you. Bye.
Bye.